What's up from YouTube? In this video I would like to talk with you about how you can easily and quickly draw a bush in 5 steps. I'll tell you how and where to start creating a primitive bush shape. What do we need to do this? And how, without even having much experience, you yourself at home will be able to draw your first bush that can be used in your graphic arts or 2D game projects. Please subscribe to my channel to know more. To begin with, we will create a new layer on which we will draw the bush separately from the background. For the base of the bush, any textured brush is suitable for us. I also created a tonal layout in the upper left corner in order to make it clearer what green tones are needed to work with the rendering of the bush. The color palette consists of 4 tones of green. You can define colors with the eyedropper tool through Photoshop, or find these tones by eye. When the base of the bush is ready, we take an intermediate tone of green and with any textured brush we make strokes in the shape of a bush starting from top to bottom, but at the same time without painting over the bottom of the bush, leaving it in the primary tone of dark green. The idea is the light from the sun will always be from above. The lower part will be in the shade, which means darker than the top. So we're done with our first step, and then we're gonna go to the next step. At this point I copy the bush from our main layer and create a duplicate of it so that it's easier for you to understand the process of drawing the object. I also added some light to the top of the bush. Using texture brush, we kind of create brush strokes that should resemble the shape of the leaf. Somewhere lighter tone, somewhere leaf a little darker. This sets a good foundation for our future brush. And when I finished with the second stage, I'm moving on to stage number 3. Here I am going to refine the shape of the outline of the leaves, again using the steel texture brush. Looking ahead of the final stage, I will work on the leaves with a standard brush with line pressure settings. Having passed the third stage, I move on to the fourth. Here the idea is to work out and pre-finalize the shape of the leaf. A standard brush is taken and we begin to refine the contours of the leaves, collecting as it were into bundles of the leaf. This technique gives volume and a certain shape to the bush. I added bunches of leaves of a lighter tone, this going on the mid-tones of the bush. Moving on to the fifth stage is the final. We need to focus on the elaboration and detailing of the leaves in the highlights and reflected lights at the darkest side of our bush. This is how we got the final. The bush received its light and shade and volume. I hope you enjoy my little bush painting tutorial. Even if you didn't succeed, don't be discouraged. Only hours of practice will give you result. Subscribe to my channel, put your like under my video and leave a comment so that I have an interest in the development of my channel.